signal went, guys.
Take 2. I'm sure this is where it's like, hurry up, lights.
Oh yeah, it was,
Actually,
wasn't it?
I don't know. No, I don't
Maybe
think
it was
different.
another one.
No, it wasn't this one actually. It didn't have a Bentley building
There's still pushchairs in there.
there. Fuck it, don't surprise me.
Sorry, we lost signal a minute ago, so the stream like cut off. I was just explaining all the stuff that we've got planned and the wow, all the equipment that we're going to try and get and places we're going to try and go. So we'll probably start with the ones that are end costs, and then because the ones where you actually go, so 30 East Drive, you have to book it well in advance because it gets booked up easy. So I don't know if you guys have ever watched the Conjuring franchise. The one that's based in England is based at 30 East Drive. It was a very well-known paranormal haunting that happened, I think in the 90s or the 80s, late 80s. And I remember reading about it when I was a kid and being absolutely terrified, and now I want to go there. Now I'd love to go there. So I know you can book it out and stay the night and do investigations. So that would be really interesting, but you have to book months
Roundabout in 1.5 miles, turn left, second exit.
And yeah, I would love to go back to Pluckley and do a proper investigation, go further in with a trolley.
Yeah, 100%.
That would be cool. And yeah, get more equipment, go to like do the forests and stuff, and then obviously when it gets really cold in probably January, February, we'll probably do more things like hotels and stuff for a while until it gets warmer again. Hi Ray, how are you? You alright? I'm with Fran. So yeah, has anyone got any ideas or questions about our new channel that we're going to be doing? Oh, good. It's so warm today, and I've had to take my jumper off and everything. I've got to get on the train with a coat, a jumper, and at least I'm leaving the tent with you next time. So yeah, the new channel is mine and Fran's joint paranormal channel, and it's purely paranormal. So we're going to be going to some of England's most haunted locations, doing overnight stays. So we've called it Beautiful Nightmare Paranormal, and the reason we called that, I don't know if you've seen any of our lives from yesterday, we went to go into England's largest cemetery and stay the night, but the wall was like 8 foot high, so we couldn't get in, so we went and got a ladder from B&Q just as it was closing, and it was too big, we couldn't fit it in the car, so we were stuck with this ladder, and we're trying to get it in the car for over an hour on a live stream. It's on Fran's channel. In the end we had to hide it in a bush and go back this morning, and we had to go to a travel lodge. So next time we're going somewhere, I'm gonna do full research, and I'm gonna get all the background information, all the stories that I can find online about the area and the place, and then, you know, lay it out in a proper video. We're gonna get more paranormal equipment, and yeah, it's gonna be a really good channel, and we can't wait to do it, can we?
No man, was it?
It's gonna be well exciting.
Roundabout in 1/4 mile, turn left, second exit.
Go there overnight, don't say much and see what happens. Yeah, we want to do an investigation. If we're going to go there, we want to do the full investigation. But we couldn't get in the graveyard. What we'd have had to have done,
Roundabout, turn left, second exit.
And we're just going to do it another time.
yeah, we're not doing that now. We'll do it further in the future, but the only way that we could have done it is to go in before it closes and hide somewhere. But the problem
Take the
is,
roundabout.
if there's an emergency, we can't get out of a graveyard if there's an 8 foot wall. so it was really risky, so we didn't do it in the end. So yeah, next time we're going to plan out a bit better what we're going to do, and probably go and check the location beforehand.
Fuck's sake.
Wow, it's well busy, guys. Look.
It's half term, innit? So fucking
Oh, is it half
In a
term?
2.3 miles average speed zone. Speed limit is 60
Hi,
miles
Darren.
per hour.
Hi, Alex.
Take the O3.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you give us a subscription. It is free and it really does help. And we've got a lot of things planned. Also, Fran's channel, UK ex female prisoner, is doing amazing. If you could go over there, that would be great. And then obviously our new channel at Beautiful
1 mile
Nightmare
keep left on
Paranormal.
Gatwick.
We've just set it up.
I need to be in this lane, don't
Because it was one of my channels, and I was like, nah, let's make it a joint one, because it's better when we do things together. I think it's more entertaining. Oh, thanks, Darren. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate anyone that watches the lives and interacts with us and that. Leave a link in the description. Yeah, I will try. I'm not sure how to do it, but I'll find a way. If not, I'll put it in the community, on the community thing. You know, yeah, community post. I'll leave the link of our new channel. So if you like paranormal things, that's what that whole channel's going to be about. And obviously, like an adventurous sort of paranormal channel. It'll be really good. So yeah, we've learned from our mistake this time. We're going to make sure that we check Google Maps, look at the surrounding area, see if we can see a way in or not and before we actually turn up, because we spent a lot of time and money travelling and getting it all sorted, and it was a bit of a fail. So this is the thing, guys, like, we need your help to go live on our new channel. We need 1,000 subscribers on there. Then we can start going live from any paranormal location, but we can't go live on there until we've got enough subscribers. So cameraman, we don't have, well, that's another thing we've got to invest in, proper camera equipment, because you can't.
Fucking lane.
Oh shit.
Look at big head.
We're in the wrong lane.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Yeah, I wasn't saying sorry to you, I was saying sorry.
Oh.
Special. I thought this was the exit to where we want to go, but it's not. It's the next one.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, we need to invest in some camera equipment, because it's not going to be ideal filming on our phones. Would it be good if we could get, you know, like a body worn camera for each of us?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
They're not that expensive, I think.
No. But yeah, so it's exciting stuff coming up. We can't wait. So where are you guys from? Are you from England? What part of England do you live in? I'm from Eastbourne. Fran's from Reading. Is there anyone that's here from different parts of England that knows anywhere that would be good to go for paranormal investigations? Maybe there's somewhere like near you or near your area that you've heard that's haunted. That would be great if you could let us know. From West Yorkshire. There's got to be haunted places up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I reckon. Yorkshire's nice, isn't it? From what I've seen in pictures. I've never been there. There's loads in Leeds, is there? I wonder where 30 East Drive is actually. I know it's up north. I'm not sure the exact location, I can't remember. The ancient Ram's Head Inn is in Bristol. That's meant to be extremely haunted. And they do like overnight tours and stuff like that. The Yorkshire Moors. Why? What's haunted on the Yorkshire Moors? There's a few places round near me. Well, I actually live right next to a graveyard, And the other day, my daughter heard I was drifting off to sleep, and she's come up and said, did you say something? And I was like, no. She was downstairs. I could hear her in the kitchen. She said, something in your voice just said, who's that? And she knew that I was falling asleep, so she knew it wasn't me. So she came up and just double checked, and it wasn't me. Oh God. Oh yeah, no, that's really sad. That whole Rose West thing, isn't it? I don't know if going up there is a good idea to do an investigation. It's a bit disrespectful, isn't it? When children and things like that happened. So I know. So there's loads of ghost stories that have happened in my house. So last year, it's something in my house sometimes mimics our voices. So, which I don't like. That's creepy. Like, I don't mind things like other stuff, but when it mimics your voice, it's a bit much. So last year, I was in the shower, and I got out of the shower, and I was putting my stuff in the washing machine, and I heard my daughter say to me, "What are you doing?" And I said, she was in the front room, I was in the kitchen, so I couldn't see her, and I said, "Oh, I'm just putting my stuff in the wash, mate." And I was like, "Oh, you've bloody left the cheese out again." And I started like not having a go at it, but
Quarter of a mile deep left toward Gatwick.
I walked in the kitchen with in the front room with the cheese in my hand to say to her, "Look, why'd you keep doing that?" And she wasn't there, and I was like, "What?" So I started calling upstairs like, Summer, and she couldn't hear me. She was upstairs with her headset on, so it wasn't her that said it. And other weird stuff's happened in there, because I lived there from the age of like 3 or 4, and I remember me, my mum, my dad, my brothers, we've all experienced haunted stuff in that. Oh, thank you. We've all experienced some sort of paranormal stuff in the house I live in. I will not be doing an investigation in my house. I don't want to encourage it, because you know what, I don't mind haunted stuff, but I don't want it where I live, because that makes you feel unsafe and uncertain.
Well done, dickhead.
What happened is pulling out in front of you?
Dickheads.
So yeah, I mean,
Left.
my kids have experienced paranormal stuff.
About in 300 yards, turn right. Third exit onto the M25 toward Gatwick.
They'd hear their names being called in the
Now
house.
10 miles per hour.
Every time I talk, the thing.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. It's not your fault. We know where we're going. So yeah, the kids would hear their names being called,
Shit, I need to go.
and there was obviously no one calling their name, and it got so bad. It got so bad that they would actually want to sleep in my bed because they'd be so scared. And one of my children saw somebody with dark hair walking across the bedroom that wasn't there, and they still, to this day, now they're 14, they still won't go in that bedroom. That's how much it scared them. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff that's happened in that house.
She's lying, guys.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. But I do live right next to a graveyard and a church, so you know it's kind of to be expected. I've had when I was a child, I heard something go
Roundabout turn right.
in my ear,
Third exit.
and then my books all come off my shelf.
Average speed zone is over.
Yeah, it
Your
is.
average speed was 10 miles per hour.
Oh, wow.
Really freaky stuff. So yeah, like I'm laying in bed and I hear in my ear, and then at that simultaneously books being pushed off my shelf.
Oh no, I need to go around. This guy behind me is thinking, what is this dumbass doing?
I'm just trying to think of other things that happened there. Something shouted in my
No, remember your thongs were floating in the air.
no. I wish they were. I wish they'd float themselves into the washing basket.
They're stinky. They will soon. You keep freaking.
So yeah, if I keep shitting my pants at haunted locations.
And I need a butt plug. I'm going to start shitting my pants soon.
The Blue Lady of Temple Newsom. Oh, is that haunted? Hi, USA.
Yes, I love it when Americans come in.
Talk English.
Yes, they want you to say tea and crumpets, dear.
Talk English.
We don't know how. Sorry, it's not our first language.
Oh, someone else. Somebody else had. How do you pronounce her name? Adeline.
Yeah, I love your accent. That's freaky. I've also experienced paranormal things.
Oh.
Hang on. Read it out.
That's freaky. I've also experienced paranormal things.
Zip around about.
I once heard my name and it sounded like a mimic. Sounded like my mum. Weird as shit. Yeah, it is horrible when it's in the voice of someone you know or love, or if it's someone saying your name and no one's there. It is creepy. That's why I don't want to encourage it in the house. But this has been like that in this house since I was 4 years old, and nothing bad's happened. I mean, I say nothing, but nothing really bad's happened. We've seen apparitions. We've heard things have been moved. We've heard voices, breaths, stuff like that, but nothing really malice has happened, you know. But it is freaky. I'm all right with it. I'm kind of used to it. I'm kind of used to that sort of stuff, but it does freak the kids out, especially my son. Like I say, he's 14 now and he still does not like going in that front bedroom because of the apparition he saw. And oh yeah, and like
Bring a half a mile average speed zone. Speed limit is 60 miles per hour.
Years ago, my light in my
Motorway for
bedroom
15
was
miles.
flickering on and off. I changed the bulb, so I knew it wasn't the bulb, and it kept doing it. So I started asking questions. I shouldn't have encouraged it because look, the activity got worse after this. I started asking questions. Yes, flick the light once for yes, and flick the light no 2 times for no. And I was asking it questions, and it was actually responding. And then after that is when my kids started seeing apparitions at the end of their beds. I really shouldn't have done that. I didn't really know. Not that I shouldn't have been doing it. It was
your average speed was 48 miles per hour.
Take requests. What do you mean? Drew said, I've got money to spend and I want to laugh. Do you take requests? What sort of requests are you talking about? To do silly things, probably. I've got to get back. We've got to get to the train station.
Oh yeah, what do you want us to do? Depends what you're paying.
Yeah, what do you want us to do?
And how much you're paying? Over services.
Yeah. Go on. Tell us what you want us to do then, Drew. Tell us what you want us to do, and we'll see. What will you do? Well, you've got to give us an idea.
I'll drive my car to the airport. Hopefully.
But yeah, has anybody else got any haunted experiences they've had? Like maybe when they were younger, or in somebody else's house? In Wales, what happened in Wales, Ray? So the activity got so bad at my house, I saged every room, and then I went round with the Bible and I prayed in every single room, and it actually did stop after that. But every now and again something will happen, but it's not like it was before it got because I stupidly started interacting with the spirits in the house. It amplified the activity, and when it's in your home, it's not a nice feeling because you can't leave. Do you know what I mean? If you're in a haunted location, you can go. When it's in your own house, like own home, you can't get away from it, and it's in the night when you're asleep, most vulnerable and stuff like that, and it's not a nice feeling. But yeah, it through my dad. Wow, oh my god, was he alright? Ray said the sheets were pulled off him in the night, and his dad was thrown down the stairs. So one thing similar, I don't think the sheet was pulled off me, but I felt a really cold presence laying over the top of me. It woke me up. It was such a cold. It felt like I'd walked into a fridge. It's cold air, and it was hot. It was the summer, so it shouldn't have been like that. And I was so scared. I just pulled the cover over my head, and I couldn't even move. I was that paralysed with fear. It freaked me out. Sharky put, I worked in assisted living in the US. I get a lot of weird things happen. Picked a lot up on my microphone. Oh really? Oh my god, Ray's dad broke his toe when he got thrown downstairs. Luckily he didn't.
Was a lot more. It's lucky. Not lucky it happened, but I mean, it's lucky that he just broke his toe.
Oh yeah, the one thing I will never do is a Ouija board. I'll do paranormal investigation. I won't do a Ouija board. I did it, and my friend's house burnt down about 3 days later, and I got my drink spiked and ended up in rushed to hospital. So we were 15, and we were doing the Ouija board in her room, and it kept saying the number 6, and we kept saying, "What do you mean 6? What's 666?" and giggling, like not taking it seriously. And it said, "No, something bad's going to happen with the number 6." Anyway, the next day we had these like little, they weren't tarot cards, they were like little fortune telling cards, and my friend pulled a card, and I've still got it, and I put it on the community wall. It was a card with the number 6 on it with a house on fire. She pulled that card. The day after that I was laying in bed and I couldn't sleep, so I kept thinking, what would I do if my house caught on fire? And it wasn't because of that card, I'd forgotten about that at that point. We wrote all the cards down that we pulled. She pulled that one. Anyway, I kept thinking all night, how would we get out of the house in a fire? As I'm thinking that, my friend's house is burning to the ground. Her house burnt to the ground. They had to get out. They had to go in a hotel, and everything was bad. Yeah, I don't do.
So they had to get out.
They couldn't go. It wasn't a little fire. What I mean, like it burned. Yeah, so I won't do Ouija boards after that. I just will not. I'll do other stuff, but not that. Like dowsing rods and that, I don't mind doing. And then yeah, yesterday when we were in the haunted pub, Necrophonic app turned on my phone without me even pressing it. It just come up, didn't it?
It did.
That was weird, and we didn't get it on camera because we was literally.
And we didn't know it was going to happen.
No, we didn't know it was going to happen. So.
Just literally got there, sat down, and then
Necrophonic just turned on. It was weird. The only thing with the Necrophonic app, you can't really make out what they're trying to say. So no, it's alright. It's quite hot. Has anybody else got any more ghost stories? Things that have happened to them, or the people they know, and things that have happened to people they know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, and then that a few days after my friend's house had burnt down. It's not funny, I don't know why I'm laughing. Luckily they got out. Do you know how the fire started? Her cover went into electric heater and caught on fire, and the fire started in the room we were doing the Ouija board in. So yeah, it was creepy. I've never done one after that. And I remember one of my other friends had this house. It was in Meads. Really, it was massive like apartment. It was just huge, and weird. Oh, hi Glenna. Glenna's in the room. Yeah, weird stuff happened in her house. Like, so we'd get deck of normal cards, and we would lay them all face down, and we'd ask a question. We'd say to the spirits, if like we'd run our hands over, and would like lead us to a black card if it's a no, and a red for yes. And we'd ask it questions, and we were like, will you ring the house phone, my friend's house phone? And we all had our little Nokias put in front of us. We all knew none of us were doing it. We'd do this often. We put our phones in front of us so no one was messing about. And it said yes, it would ring the house phone, and the house phone rang. Right, this is all true. The house phone rang, and we've got an answered it, and there's no one on the end of it. And we were it's giving me goosebumps thinking about it. We were crapping our pants. Then we put the phone down. We carried on playing because we were silly. And then we heard someone in the house go, "Cooey!" And there was no one in there.
Camera in 500 yards.
No one in the house.
Speed limit is 70 miles per hour.
Yeah, there's no one in the house. It was bloody scary. In fact, we got so freaked out that we ran out of the house. We ran out of the house because we didn't want to be in there anymore. Because our parents and that were at work. It was in like the holidays. Yeah, I remember that. Crazy. Right, we're going to be getting to the train station. Oh, have we? I'll tell you what, don't watch then. And if you don't understand the word I'm saying, how do you know we speak the same language? I shouldn't react. Yeah, I'm running out of things to talk about. Just if you
Approaching a fixed speed camera in 600 yards. Speed limit is 70 miles per hour.
Sub again.
Yeah, before I go, just reminder, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It really does help. Normally this channel's about like true crime and
Approaching a likely mobile speed camera in 600 yards.
and prison
Speed
topics.
limit is 70 miles per hour.
Prison topics and stuff like that. Fran's channel is UK ex female prisoner. That's about prison and, you know, true crime, stuff like that that's happened. Mainly prison topics, or topics that have come out in the news. Also, we've just set up a paranormal channel called Beautiful Nightmare Paranormal. So if you like paranormal stuff, then come over there. So it's at Beautiful Nightmare Paranormal. But yeah, I'm going to end the live in a minute because I've got a bit of a headache and I've got to try and look at the train tickets and work out where I've got to get on and off. But yeah, I appreciate everyone that's watched and subscribed. We do really do appreciate it, don't we? But so we're gonna hopefully be doing another video again soon. So on our channel, I'm gonna be editing and posting the video that we've just done. Should be up in the next few days, and that will be on the Beautiful Nightmare Paranormal channel. But yeah, thanks so much everyone, and thank you. Safe travels. Thank you. I appreciate that. And we'll see you all soon. And if you haven't seen the live on Fran's channel, go and watch it because it was hilarious. We literally could not get that ladder in the car. Right, yeah, see you soon.